Hey guys, MelonChipz here, and welcome back to Oh My God, I'm Balling! Hey guys, MelonChipz here. Welcome back to Minecraft Let's Build. Now, you might be wondering what this weird T is in the middle of nowhere with a circular platform. Ooh, that sun's bright. Ow, that sun's bright. Let's just go like that. Boom. Oh, it's raining. Fuck that. Fuck the rain. This mod's awesome. You can just turn everything on and off. It's called like, too many items? Yeah, too many items. Version 1.7.10. Anyways, yeah, you might be wondering what this structure is right here. Just this T with a circular base. Well, it's going to be our next project, and it's going to be, I'm not really sure what it is. Let's just consider it like another house. I haven't really come up with like what it is really yet, because, you know, it doesn't really look too much like anything. Like, it doesn't look like an inn, like the big inn here. It doesn't look like the lighthouse with the stuff, like the wizard's castle, not castle, the mage's tower with like the lighthouse attached. Doesn't really look like that. It's more just like a normal building that probably like a few people live in. So yeah, we can just consider this like a house, like a normal house, which we haven't done yet, which will be pretty interesting. And it won't be a small house, it'll be a big house. So either a lot of people live here, not like an inn, but like a lot of people live here or something like that. But that's the theme basically. And I have an idea of what to build already in mind because I've done it in another series and it looked pretty good. So I thought I'd carry it over to this series and see how it went. Now, I used different materials in the other series because the other series is just a survival map, and you know, like, I broke the cardinal sin and I built with cobblestone. I know, it's shocking. I do it from time to time, and I'm not proud of myself, but you know, I'm lazy. I have a life, you know, I can't make stone brick all the time because it's annoying sometimes. I just feel like building with cobblestone. But yeah, I got some better materials now, and this is the frame of the house because it's gonna have a circular main section, 2 floors, and a really big roof. That's the defining characteristic of the house, and it's going to have a roof like the inn and like this is the common theme of this whole town, these triangular roofs with the little stuff sticking out at the top. And the difference though is that the roof is going to be like majority of the house. Like, the roof is going to go like down from here all the way down there, all the way down there, and we're going to have a little section jutting out at the bottom that's also connected to the house. So it'll be a really interesting shape, and I found that it's a lot more unique. Like the top floor of it will be triangular because it's like one big roof basically. But yeah, it'll look really cool. Well, like, the whole thing isn't a roof, but it's going to be a really big roof. But yeah, so let's get started. So what I want to do first is definitely the roof because yeah, it's going to be big. So I want it to be 15 high, actually maybe a little bit taller, because I made it a little bit bigger than in my other series, and I realized that the other day. Okay, let's see. So I might need to experiment with this, just with some stuff like this, like make a platform all the way down. And I know usually in the past I have made it with only, ooh, that's not right. I've made it with only, yeah, that's definitely not right. So you can already see that if I keep going, the roof is going to be just way too close to the ground. And I know I said it was going to be a big roof, but it's not that big. Okay, so we got to get rid of that. And probably make it, I think I added 2 to each side, so at least 2 taller than this. So it has to be at least here. Whoops. Okay. Now, if you're following along and you're in survival mode, what I'd suggest is definitely building this, definitely building the walls up first, which I'll show you in a little minute. But if you want to do, well, actually no, you can do it the way I'm doing it. You can build this middle column up first, just like this. Right now it's 15 high, so we're actually going to make it 16, 17. Let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh geez, lost count already. Not because I can't count past 5, just because the textures all look the same. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 14, 18, so that'd be 19. Okay, so it's gonna be 19 high. Okay. Alright, 19 high. That's pretty high roof. So it's gonna be a little bit different than my other series that I was making it on. Let's just switch that back to noon. I just want to reference this roof really quick. Okay, so I actually have it sticking out of the side. That's perfect. Alright. So what we're doing here is we want to make the roof, we can just ignore this for now, honestly. It's just like whatever. This is just going to stick 2 out from the sides. That's all you have to know for that. So right now it's 19 high, and we will see how that fits. And I encourage you, if you're following along at home, like, not to do it exactly. Like, I remember when I was following some builders at home, I would like actually like pause and count the blocks and like build it basically exactly the same. But I would definitely encourage you to just kind of use this as like an inspirational like reference point kind of, and then do your own builds, because it's a lot more useful. It's a lot more fun that way. Well, I don't know. You know what? This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea, because in my survival series, let's just scrap everything I said so far. In my survival series, I think I actually built up the sides first, because building the roof is a lot harder when I don't know what the sides are going to look like. So let's just do that first. Okay. Build up the sides. I think for this building, let's see, we got birch for the outside of this building. We got oak for the outside of this building. This building has acacia on the inside. Acacia wood. Acacia. What is it? Acacia? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just going to call it acacia wood. Acacia wood looks good, and I would like to use it on the outside. But I already have it on the floors. I guess I could make the floor something else, really. I don't want to use birch again or oak. Screw it, I'll use oak. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, so what you want to do is, I want to make it 5 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 2, 4, 5. But actually, it should be 5, including this bottom part here. So, but we can keep this a stone brick. All right. So basically, it's like 4 plus a little bit, and then there's going to be like another layer like that on top of it. And for the rest, we can make it, whoops, with oak. Oak always looks good. And most buildings, I'm trying to keep the same material in this series, so like I'm gonna have to find a way to use brick somewhere, because I'm not sure. Probably at the bottom, like I have with the other houses, but maybe not. Who knows? Maybe here actually. I want to keep the same materials, but I don't feel like I have to do the exact same thing every single time. Like the brick slabs here with like the cobble stairs underneath, and same with that building over there. We can do different things. It'd also be boring if every house is exactly the same. We just want the same materials, so it kind of looks like, almost like if you're making a painting, like you're painting at the same colors, like as if there's like a unifying theme. But if it's a little bit different here and there, that's totally cool. Oh, that should be oak. Okay. That's cool. 2, 3, 4. And the oak is always just like, the oak logs are always just like pillars, basically. And I'm not a huge fan of the other ones. Spruce looks weird. Jungle wood looks weird. That looks weird. So I'm just going to keep it the way it is with the oak logs. 5, oops, 4. Oh, that one's wrong too. Boop. I'm just going to fill this in really quick. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And my goal for this episode is just to show you guys like really quick what this house is going to generally look like. It's not going to be done today, obviously, but it's definitely not going to take as long as the last one. Oh my gosh. This one is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. 5, and then let's see, some more oak logs. I think for this episode, even if it goes a little bit long, I'm just going to finish up the base shape of the house, like just an outline of it, kind of. and hopefully at least put a plan on for the roof. I thought this would be easier than it's turning out to be, but in my other series I actually made it a little bit smaller, and it's changing like the dimensions. So I actually have like the dimensions of the old house written down, but they're not working out. So because it's different, right? It's different, and changing it even by 1 or 2 blocks, like outwards. I think I changed this outwards a bit and this outwards a bit, has like completely changed the build, and it's not working the way I tried to do it before, as you could see with. All right, as you could see with the roof that I was trying to do, it wasn't really working out too well. Okay, so that's fine. And do I want brick? It's okay with me. I don't mind brick. All right. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10, 10, 10, 10. I don't know why I count. I'm not counting for any reason. It's just like a habit, kind of. Cool. That's fine with me. And then, I mean, obviously we're going to make it look better after this. It looks like crap right now. It's just filling it in and getting like a rough shape. So that will be like where the door is, kind of. And what I also know for a fact is there will be the extra house out this side. Or not extra house, extra room, I should say. Oh, hiccuping. And it looks a little bit small. So I think I will make it this big. And then we can fill it in. And if you don't want to, actually I don't think I want it to touch the ground. Kind of go like that, right? Maybe we can do that. And that can be our basis for the house. Cool. Let's just fill that in really quick, so we get an idea what the walls are gonna look like. Okay, and let's go like that. Oh yeah, and I hope the screen tearing's gone, because I got a helpful comment from one of the viewers saying that they did notice the screen tearing on my video, and I was like, oh no, what? Because that shouldn't happen. So I turned VSync on. I had it off before because I was using a monitor that's like 128 hertz, so it displays 120, 144 frames a second. So I didn't need VSync on, but now when I record, I have to record on my normal monitor that's just 60 hertz, so 60 frames a second, and yeah, it needs some VSync. Okay, I think that's okay. But yeah, I didn't notice when I was editing. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. Oh, I forgot that that's not the floor. Well, I'll just leave this open for now. I don't want to waste too much time. That's great, I can just fill it in. It takes like 1 second. Actually, no. Fill it in with wood. Fill it in with wood. What am I doing? Ah. So I noticed, like, whenever you start to build, you kind of develop a style. Like, everyone gets a style in how they build. And mine is definitely, like, not realistic, but, like, just kind of, like, based in realism. Like, they have, like, the foundation, and then the pillars for support, and then, like, the walls in between. And that just, I find it just makes it look better when it's, like, a little bit more based in reality. But not everyone chooses to build like that, and that's totally fine. Doesn't really matter. Geez, I kind of sound like Bob Ross. I mean, whatever you want to do, that's okay. Just paint, you know? And smoke weed every day. No, I don't know if he did or not. Probably did. I mean, he's an artist. That's just what artists do, honestly. Oh. And I know I've got a bad habit that I've developed somewhere where I'm like, I'm just going like this all the time, it feels like. And I don't want to make you guys vomit trying to watch my show. So I'm going to try to move a little bit smoother. Okay. So that's good. That's basically the general shape. And if we wanted to, we could even add an extra thing here or an extra thing here. But I think the most important thing right now is to see if the roof works out and what it should be in the end. Oh, actually, I got a better idea than this. Start from the bottom. What I wanted was 2 out. So I wanted the roof to kind of jut out 2 blocks. Okay, so this is a much better idea. Always go from the point like that it connects, because then you don't have to guess. Oh, snap. Perfect. See? Didn't even need. I just knew. There. So that is what the roof will look like, the shape anyways. And we'll do the same on this side. And I'm using birch. And I don't know why, because I don't want birch. And I'm kind of pissed at myself now. I think I'll make the roof out of... I'll fix it later, but... There we go. Now, I think for my other roofs that I made, like these ones, it's all stairs. The whole thing's stairs, right? It's just stairs going up, stairs going down. Yes. And these ones also, let's check really quick, because we don't want to... We want to know what we're doing, basically. Yeah, it's just stairs, but this one is going to have a bigger roof. Like, it's going to be blocks with stairs on top of it, so it's going to be even thicker than before. Okay, that's fine. So that's basically what it'll look like from here, and it looks dumb now. Like, it doesn't look like anything, but when it's done, it's going to look really good, especially from the inside. Let's see. So I think we have time to fill some more stuff in. Oops, birch again. Crap. I'm just going to get rid of that birch. It's too similar in this texture pack. I also use Sphax, but I wanted to kind of keep it consistent and use this one the whole way through for this town. I mean, we could turn Sphax on and see what it looks like. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what it looks like. Let's go to Sphax. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Actually, no, it's going to take too long. I'll do it next episode. Next episode... Oh, crap. I didn't even load a new one. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, good. Okay, next episode we will film it with the texture pack Sphax and see if that makes a difference, or if people like it better. Okay, so I want that. Oops, I want this to be sticking 2 out. So right now it's just right on the thing. Okay, so 1, 2, and then we can go here again. Go from the point of origin. Go up. 1, 2. It's easier than going here down and guessing. And yep. Looks good to me. So the inside of the house will, this will be like the next roof, like this, like that. And I don't know if it's going to be stone brick. I'm just kind of laying out the shape right now. There are mods that replace these kind of things, like what is it, magic wand or something like that. Okay, like that, and then like this. Okay, perfect. So that was what it's going to look like. Let's see, you get in here, and then you're going to have a staircase. Staircase that goes up like this. Boom, boom. Put a thing here. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect, and then like the next floor will be up here like that. So that gives you a general idea of what we're doing. And yeah, that's about it for today, guys. So what I'm going to do for next episode is I'm going to fill in this roof, and what I mean by that is I'm going to take these blocks and extend it right to this point right here, just before the 2 that are sticking out, all the way down, so it covers the whole thing. And I will cut some holes for the windows, figure out what kind of like materials I want to use more so, because these ones are a little bit ugly. And yeah, I'll come back with the Sphax texture pack, and we will be ready to rock and roll. All right, see you guys next time. Cheers.